Welcome to Pokémon GO Podcast. I got a podcast in Charles McFall. And riding over here with me is the Embracey _ himself, Joseph _Ard.
That's right. I'm over here catching a Zebstrika. Oh, yeah. It's going to be nice.
Oh, man. So I don't know exactly what's going on with my internet, so I'm going to be a little wonky for the live broadcast.
A little wonky donkey.
You know, lucky for me, I control the recorded audio podcast, so I'm going to sound great there. So, hey, welcome to Dooley Productions, or Dooley. I haven't seen you before, man. That's been nice. Or maybe I haven't, I've forgotten, because I'm feeling casual. It's what I do. I forget things, including my experience of the week, which is Joe reminded me to do the Incense Day, and it's a little bit of time. Honestly, I don't remember much of the week between the last time we did the show and now. So I don't remember what a lot of my experiences were this week. I think I did a raid or two with some people. Yeah, that's about it.
I did some PvP just now while I was waiting for you to get back on. So ha. And because
I opened the game in 2 weeks. What have I missed?
Yeah, because I'm such low level, I was facing off against people with super low CP Pokemon. I was like, am I in the right league? Am I glitched? But nope. It's just because I don't PvP very much.
I still have not cleared off that win a PvP battle, I don't believe. We got this charged up thing that's going on. I'm not going to get that done at all. I've got 5 field researches not moving at all on my board. And let's see, I'm distracted by something shiny. I got to defeat 3 more Team Go Rocket Grunts, hatch some eggs. Season of Legends, I have 1 of 5. I need 2 more rock type Pokemon. Oh, Mysterious Energy! I just finished a level there, so let's claim that. But that's yeah. I mean, honestly, dude, it was Beldum, wasn't it? Wasn't Incense Day Beldum?
Well, I mean, it wasn't just Beldum, but yeah, it was Steel and Psychic type Pokemon. So
the little blue jug is Tynamo.
Yeah, I was showing off a Tynamo just a moment ago. I did get in quite a few more Thunderus raids, so I did get Thunderus. I tried to reach out to some people local to see if I could meet up with someone to get myself a Landorus, but no dice. Basically, they're all like, yeah, I don't want to leave to do a trade. I was like, okay. So, because right now we don't have the extended trade distance. They're like, oh, is there extended trade distance? I'm like, no, there isn't. We'd have to meet up. They're like, yeah, no, never mind. So, there's that.
It's not worth it to go see some randos, is it? Is it?
So,
no.
But I did catch quite a few Thunderous. I also hatched a Noibat, so that's pretty fun there as well. Man, that boy takes 400. Actually, that's a female Noibat. But anyway, it takes 400 candies to evolve, so it'll be a while before I get that one. I caught several Thunderous. I got 1, 2, 3, I think it is, this last week. And one of them is shiny Thunderous this last week. Right. Oh, yeah. So that's nice right there.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah. Got myself a Tynamo from the research, and then I really like that Zebstrika that I got just as we were starting. I think that's actually my first Zebstrika. Yeah. No, I've caught the lower form, but I've never evolved it.
Oh, yeah. It's an evolved version. Oh, I like that animation. When he did his active, stripes went yellow. Yep. That was cool. That was really cool.
So, yeah.
I just got Stone Fist. I'm so good. What's funny with Beldum and everything else going on, right? I did get a new shiny this week. I got another shiny fletchling. Like, I just did my shiny, did my recent just to see what's going on. And I had gotten one for the community day. I gotten one shiny fletchling. Apparently, I randomly caught another one.
Well, there you go.
So,
there you go.
Look at you getting the Pikachu.
Gotta catch them all.
Not really, no. I really don't.
Especially if they've got new hats. Isn't that how it works?
See, because of you, I got blood pressure medication, man. That's not cool. I'm too young and pretty for blood pressure medication.
I was talking about blood pressure medication with a certain friend of ours from DragonCon on Twitter this past week.
There's a bunch that can fit into that category.
It was Rob Roberts.
He was talking to you about interesting.
Well, no,
he would definitely not have been on my mind to talk blood pressure medication. Why are we talking blood pressure medication? This is not the BP show. It's the PPP show.
No, he was talking about legalizing a certain substance. And,
yeah. No, I saw that. Yeah, I jumped in on that conversation. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, my father used that substance to lower his blood pressure. So.
Yeah. So all right. Electrode. You're getting all the electric ones. I've got.
Well, we are in the middle of an electric type event.
I'm literally trying to get the Venipede. I just had a Stunfisk. I had, it's all like crap I've seen. I haven't seen Electrode in forever, man. It was up Troika. I haven't seen one of those in a while either. Welcome to the BP podcast. Hey, you know what? If you hadn't been here in a while, or if you're new to the show, what Joe did right there, or no, Mr. Tamarine did right there, is exclamation point, the letter S, you hit the space bar, and then you type in a title, and it's a submission for the title of the official podcast. And if you're on the podcast, you wonder where we get these titles from and how it's saying, oh, this title was brought to you by so-and-so. That's how. So if you want to be a part of naming the show, come on out on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and hang out. Right, you man, what is with you doing all these evolutions? Are you got evolution incense going on? Are you spoofing, Joe?
No, it's just part of the event. There's a bunch of evolved Pokemon that pop up because of the event.
Oh, let me show you mine. Ain't no sunshine when she's ain't a Venipede. Well, okay, just oh crap. Yeah, fix that. It just popped up. Apparently, I haven't opened my game in a few days because it just popped up the Monday announcement of you've only walked 1.2K this week, which is not true, by the way. I actually walked a decent amount this week or last week or whenever it was supposed to register. Something's not right.
Maybe Adventure Sync got unsynced again.
I will have to check. Yeah, I'll have to check that. All right, I'm going for a red egg. One of 12 days.
Right. Well, while you're doing that, let's hop on over to Discord. And actually, I don't know where I'm at on Discord, so I'm going to hide my screen for just a moment. Actually, it would have been fine where I was at, but you never know. I have made mistakes in the past with that. All right, so we are over on our Discord. Why don't you tell the kind people where you can go to get part of this?
Patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast is how you become part of our Discord community, and you can share your experiences of the week, hang out with us, chat with a whole bunch of awesome people. Get Terry Wolf to come at you, bro. Every time there's some kind of special week, he's like, all right, here's the challenge. If you capture 1 million Zapdos, I'll name one after you. And I never win. I never win that. That's why I'm a little salty about it. But yeah, no, a lot of cool stuff going on over there. And pretty nifty. And it looks like you've got it pulled up, ready to go.
Yes. That is 100% correct. I do have it up and ready to go. So Team Magma Tyler here showing off a shiny Manectric. That is pretty awesome right there. So it'll look sweet when it mega evolves. Shiftwork showing off the blue cow. Apparently he got so surprised he yelled out blue cow and scared his wife.
That's awesome.
The referral system, we mentioned that this last week that it was coming.
Oh
It's
yeah.
now
Yeah.
live. It's live in Australia, and we'll talk about it more. We've got some screenshots here from Nolte. We also have a source in our notes. But yeah, Nolte was very kind and shared off some of the different things. It also shows some of the possible, I guess, research that associated with it, the rewards.
There's a code on the screen, right?
Yep, the referral code.
Well, yeah. If we were to say use that now, like my daughter played forever, if she used his code,
so
would that get him rewards, or can we use the code?
The requirement is that the trainer hasn't logged in for over 90 days. I don't know if the referrals sent out are region locked to Australia as well, or if the referee is only region locked to Australia, if that makes sense.
That does to me, anyway. Yeah.
So, I mean, you can test it. When has it been more than 90 days since your daughter logged in?
More than likely, yes. Definitely from her wife's account. I know she hadn't logged in, and probably since COVID started, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so why don't you give that a try with that code from... I don't even know where you enter that code, to be honest.
I don't either. If your first one was already started their Pokemon adventure, you'll only be eligible for rewards. I don't know. We'll move on. But it's I don't know. That might be part of the region lock as well. Is if you opened up your game in Australia under an Australian account, whatever, then you would have a place to put it, perhaps. Because it specifically says share your code and copy your code, which means you can copy, like a friend code, you can just copy and paste it.
Yeah.
So lots of rewards for them completing certain things. That's a lot of great rewards there.
All right, so Civilian on Base is saying that you can only use it if you have the update as of right now. So it sounds like both the referrer and the referee are locked to Australia right now.
Okay.
So, and we'll go over some more of the quest lines and everything, but Nolte was kind enough to share a little preview there with that. Old Man Tup. So this is, Old Man Tup was here live last week, and spoiler alert, we'll mention him again later in the episode as well. He took full advantage of getting into this chat, so... but the experience of the week was finding his first Cantonian Geodude. So, Kanto Geodude. And, of course, becoming friends with the Joseph Ard. So there we go.
Not mega friends.
No, we're not. We haven't raised our friend level that high just yet. But, yeah. So in our Discord, there is a friend code section. So Old Man Tup hopped in there, put his friend code in there, and yeah, we are now friends in Pokemon Go. And actually, just in case anybody else hadn't seen that chat room or hadn't shared their code, I went ahead and shared my code in there as well. So a couple people...
You're not full up? I figured you'd be full up.
I've been purging every now and again. My friends list. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to maintain all of my friends with the lowest friendship level. Make sure I've sent to them gifts, and if they don't open the gift or send me a gift in a certain amount of time, then I get rid of them because I don't think they're active anymore. So that might be unfair, and I'm sorry if that happens, but yeah.
How many times have you cut me?
Chicken sandwich war?
What's that?
Okay, so I was trying to see what the Dooley does on their page, so I went to see their Twitch page, and a stupid ad popped. Well, it's not their fault, but an ad popped up, and you hear this KFC chicken sandwich war. I'm like, oh, shut up! You're muted on my other screen. Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's already come and gone, and now a couple other companies are trying to get in on that.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going to do all that.
Man.
But I was asking how many times you've purged and re-added me, going, "Oh no, Charles is going to call me out on the show."
No, and yeah, no, I haven't gotten rid of. I haven't gotten rid of any patrons or people whose names I fully recognize because I've interacted with them on Twitter, Discord, and things like that, or here live. Any that I actually recognize, even if they haven't sent me a gift, I make sure to keep. So, U.S. Nate Scout showing off a shiny Magikarp. So U.S. Nate Scout is here live, and so that is pretty awesome. And then Nolte showing off his 6 new shinies. A shiny Beldum, 2 shiny Thundurus, a shiny Wurmple, a shiny Lucky Aggron, and a shiny Magnemite. Pretty awesome there. Rocketti says he removes 2 to 5 players every day. He is very much hoping for an increase in the number of friends. And I hope before they do an increase to friends that they do some quality of life updates to the gift system. Being able to mass send or mass open would be very nice.
Okay. I just went to put
they just announced it. Okay, I hadn't seen that.
It just popped up. I don't have my screen right. Updates to Niantic Social. Our new social features are beginning to roll out. Niantic Friends, which has arrows locked over each other pointing in each direction.
Okay.
Friends are connected across Niantic games, can send invites to new games. Well, okay. I will tell everybody now. More power to you. I just don't care about that game.
Interesting. Like, did they literally just do that since we?
I just opened my friend list and it just popped up.
Yeah, they don't have anything up on the official website yet about it. So yeah, they must have just barely announced it.
See, why is the filthy casual always getting the first stuff?
Well, because
not get it.
No, I got it when I got into game, but I was in Discord.
I got it first.
Yes, you did get it first, and then I popped into the game to see if I had it, and I did.
I put it in your friend code instead of Homemade Chops. It's like, you want to send a friend code, a friend invite to Art? No, I don't. I don't like that guy.
Hallowed Robin showing off their Pokemon, their shinies for the last week. Looks like a Thundurus, and I'm not sure. You know what? That's a Nose Pass. It's the very, very tip of it that you can see there, but that's a Nose Pass. Yanma, Chinchou, an Alolan Sandshrew, an Aron, a Glameow, and another Alolan Sandshrew. One thing that I find funny, or ironic, or weird, whatever you want to call it, is with Aron, his shiny and his shadow form are almost like. How do you tell if a shadow Aron is shiny? Because the main difference between regular Aron and shiny Aron is the red eyes, and the shadow Aron has the red eyes. So
wouldn't it also be sparkling around it?
It would, but yeah, it's just weird.
Okay, see how he's got the kind of, it's a darker red on the shadow. I wish you had the shiny shadow Aron.
Yeah, it's just like you'd be able to tell if you looked at it long enough because of the sparkles and whatnot. It's just without the peripheral stuff, it looks pretty much the same, I would assume.
And Rocketti says it's really hard to tell, but it's the sparkles. Dooley, did you know color blindness can come at any age? It just hit me out of the grave.
Oh man, who is this? Popeye. Popeye showing off his shinies from the last week. Man, everybody's getting a shiny Thundurus this last week, except Charles. He doesn't raid anymore.
I invited one, and when I jumped in, something went wrong. Maybe it was my signal. I don't remember. But there was some hold up and lock up on my side. But I've not done any Thundurus or any of the Landuruses or Tornadus or whatever it is, Breaking Windurus this week. But I did get invited to something that I couldn't play. So there's that, I guess.
Got it. But this was Popeye showing off the Shiny Thunderus, Wurmple, Skarmory, and Roggenrola. Duly noted, which is, I'm assuming, Dooley here in chat as well. So Dooley showing off a shiny Alolan Vulpix that he evolved into a Ninetales.
Nice.
Pretty awesome stuff right there. So, and then, but he says his real experience of the week was being approached by the Culver City Police Department while catching Pokemon on a public street. Oh, man. And then the Ninetales was from an international egg. It was from Germany. That is pretty awesome stuff. Pretty awesome stuff indeed. So last week, we forgot to do a discussion. However, we did have a question from one of our patrons that I thought would fit quite well as this segment of the show. What was the question that came to us from Canned Beans?
The question from Canned Beans. Name gets every time. Hey, do you guys think you could do a little segment on what exactly it means to have PvP IVs? No, I cannot. I'm a filthy casual. I don't even know how to say PvP. So,
player versus player.
Joe, what can you help the boy out?
Yes. All right. So when we talk about a Pokemon having good IVs for PvP, what we're talking about is usually specifically towards Great League, though some people do target Ultra League as well, since those two have CP cutoffs. Great League being 1500 CP, Ultra League being 2500 CP. And the goal with the IVs is to be able to have the highest level Pokemon while still being at or just under the CP cutoff. And so what you typically want is a lower attack IV with higher HP and defense, because the CP system weighs the attack IV higher than it does the HP and defense. And so by intentionally targeting a lower attack IV, you can level up your Pokemon just a little bit more, so that your overall stats of your Pokemon are higher, even though the IVs are lower than what you could have evolved.
Yep.
And when it comes to something like Master League that doesn't have a CP limit, then the PvP IVs for that is 100%. You want the highest IVs you can. And so a lot of people will use various things like Pokegenie to check the IVs, and it'll actually tell you how well they do as far as ratings for PvP and things like that. So, yeah. So when we talk about PvP IVs, that's what we're talking about. Having IVs that get you the most bang for your buck as far as Great League and Ultra League. So,
did we just wish for a built-in? Well, yeah, we did. We wished for a built-in IV counter. They did improve the analysis in game, but you still kind of need to go to an outside source like IV Genie to really figure out what you're going to do. Rocket says that was really well explained. LEP coming out of the shadows says that helps. Rocket brings in, you can even see to what CP they will evolve into and how much it'll cost you if you want to power it up using something like Genie or whatever. Am I saying that right? Was it IV Genie?
Pokegenie. But even in game, you can check to see, now that you can do multiple power-ups at a time, you can check to see how high it would go, how close it would get to, say, 1500. Like, I just looked at this Drillbur. I haven't checked its IVs or anything like that. Drillbur isn't going to be that great for PvP, to be honest. But this particular Drillbur if I was to power it up, and actually it would be very, very, very expensive since it would cost 276 XL candy, but it would be at $14.99 CP if I wanted to commit to this, which would be just under 1,500. So, if I wanted to use Drillbur for Great League, this one seems to have decent IVs because I have, like, let's do the appraisal here. Its IVs are actually, the attack IV is a lot higher than I was expecting. But basically, your goal is to get as close to the CP cutoff as possible. So,
I wish you could just go right to your buddy in your Pokemon list.
Yeah, if you could just type in buddy, that'd be nice.
I got my buddy, and no, stop it. I was looking at, he's almost got the Shinx. I just typed, Shinx is my buddy. I just typed in Shinx. Shinx did not come up in my list. And I want to evolve them. And because I'm almost there, I'm going to use some of my rare candies, but I'll get past it in a minute. But so, yeah, that actually helped me out too about the PvP IV. So there you go, canned beans. There's a little mini segment on what exactly it means to have IVs. So you're good there. Joe, do you have any kind of idea for discussions for next week?
Not just yet, but let's go ahead and keep going, and we'll figure it out if we can.
All right. Well, we'll put the marker here for the commercial break.
Yes, Nate Scott says it's a button you can press.
What's a button you can press? The PIV shifts.
Show more.
Buddies.
Hey, there is a button you can press.
That's a great thing to talk about during a commercial. We'll be back in a minute.
Boom. There we go.
Okay, I don't understand. I'm going to hit the buddy button because I'm typing in just SH and it's not showing up at all, which is really weird. This is my buddy. I can see it on screen right there. Legendary Kanto hat, shiny traded can, evolve 312. I do not have a buddy button.
You don't have a buddy button? So so you click it on it, and then you have to click the show more button.
Oh, look at that. There's a buddy button.
Yes, there is a buddy button.
Luxio is the form. That's why.
Because it was the evolved form.
See, I'm not used to that. I'm used to it being Pidgey candies, not Pidgeotto candies, right?
Yeah, so Shinx is the lowest form.
No, it's not.
Shinx, then Luxio, then Luxray.
Then why is Luxio so freaking tiny? That's the shame. That's the evolved version. What was the Shinx version?
Type in plus Shinx, and it'll bring up Shinx and any of its evolutions.
Did we talk about this? Oh, come on.
I don't know.
Candy to Candy XL?
Yeah, that's been in the game for a while. I don't think we've ever talked about it. It's expensive.
It's very expensive. I ain't doing it.
But I think we are back from break now.
No, we're not going to play some music. Stop it. I'll find us some good music.
And Dooley has subscribed to us on Twitch. Thank you very much.
Dooley, Pika! Now we're back, Joe. Don't try to step on my commercial break. I'll come back when I want to. I know we're running behind. That's okay. We got stuff we got to do. All right. Yeah, I love that song. All right, Joe, we got a few headlines. I told you one headline would do, but no, you had to go get 18. That's why I step right into this. Celebrate the Festival of Colors in India. That is a cool festival. I'd love to actually go to India to be a part of that actual festival. I know it's all over the world now, to celebrate with India, but I think I'd like to go where it originated from.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and eat some really good Indian food.
Oh yeah, man, I love Indian food. Plus, so in Pokemon Go, we're going to talk about how to do that, and plus unlock more bonuses in the India Wayfarer Challenge. So, Joe, tell me how I can get colorful. I do. For once,
Well,
I actually do shirts for the avatars.
You buy multicolored paintballs and a paintball gun and give them to your kids. They'll make you plenty.
No, it's not paintball. It's powder, man. Gentle and accepting and not brutal. Yeah.
All right, so this event starts, and like you said, it's the Festival of Colors for India. It starts on March 28th, and it's for trainers in India. So
I would love to be a part of that. I mean,
yes.
game.
Yes. So I'm sure that there, or at least I hope that there is some for the rest of the world. But for trainers in India specifically, it says that Pokemon representing the different colors of the Festival of Colors will be attracted more frequently to incense. So they've specifically mentioned Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Alolan Grimer, Seal, Marill, Sunkern, Murkrow, Slugma, Aron, Trapinch, and Drifloon. And it says that you complete the timed research to get a bunch of different rewards. So there's the different balls, there's different berries, there's evolution stones, mega energy, potions. Ooh, you can even get premium battle pass as well. So, and then you can also get an encounter with an Alolan Muck, which makes a lot of sense because Alolan Muck is rainbow colored. And then there are going to be 2 event boxes that will be available as well. And so that is a 100 Pokecoin box containing 30 Pokeballs, a lucky egg, and 10 Pinaps. I don't think I'd buy that even if I had that available.
Yeah.
And then a free box that contains 3 incense. And so this is a 10-hour event. And it is it's Sunday, March 28th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time, I assume.
Yes.
And then there is a Wayfarer challenge. What?
Joe,
What?
Dynamo just showed up. That's my first.
That's good. You should catch it.
I'm gonna try.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. So I didn't scream into the microphone. I love when I get a brand new Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Dynamo.
And that shadow would not look great on the screen. So tier 1. Okay. The Wayfarer Challenge. I love this one. Starts from March 16th to March 26th. You get a little over a week for this. Here's what I like about it. It's eligible. Of course, it's eligible to only trainers in India or those who review in-way spots via their home or bonus locations. Can participate in the Wayfarer Challenge, which I thought was cool, by reviewing Wayspot nominations in the country. Tiers can unlock different rewards. So tier 1 is 3,000 plus new Wayspots approved, which is a lot, by the way. Smeargle will appear more often in snapshots. Participating trainers will also get access. So obviously, this feels like they just launched in India, but that's not the case. But they're real. I mean, you're talking about pushing this 3,000 new way spots, 5,000 new way spots, 8,000 new way spots
and they'll reach all 3, of course.
Of course they will, but it just feels like it's a good push of like when you launch into an area or a country, that feels like a really good push. But yeah, you get all kind of cool stuff. Murkrow and Shiny Murkrow get twice the XP. And then, of course, if they reach tier 3, which they will, you earn 3 times the XP. So that's very, very cool. And hey, always be aware of your surroundings and follow local guidelines.
Yep, they got to make sure to put that there. Interesting comment, though, coming in from Dooley, saying that they keep rejecting his reviews, not his submissions, his reviews.
Interesting.
And so that is, yeah, that's very interesting. And then apparently he's got a problem in his area with having fake Pokestops. So are you talking about basically pictures that don't actually represent the real world? Is that what you're talking about by fake Pokestops?
I mean, while he answers that, if your reviews would stop being, not my house, I don't care, they might approve your reviews more. I'm just saying.
Interesting.
Yes, definitely on the fake Pokestops.
So yeah, photoshopped pictures for Pokestops. Interesting. Huh.
Well, moving on. You can earn early results from the Buddy Candle. Wow, the Buddy Candy level might be very interesting. Okay, so there's some 19 drops, which is very, very, very low. I'm just going to read it real quick and get Joe's analysis here. This is from user Butos. I think it's Butos, actually. Bhutos. It's like Butos, Dolly. Anyway, no 19 drops isn't enough to say anything definite, but it turns out to be true. If it turns out to be true, to take someone else from the disheartening prospect of getting one XL candy from 15 drops like I did, and then the following early results are worth it. Level 1, level 50 mon to confirm. So 25K on a freshly purified Sableye. Didn't get any XL in the first 20K, which annoyed me to no end, but I was close to the 5th candy and kept going and snagged one XL candy. After that, I decided to try level 1 Gyarados on the presumption they might have used the same catching XL drop rate methodology when it comes to buddies. I figured getting any significant level of XL on a level 1 would say a lot, as you can catch and transfer dozens of level 1 mon and get nothing. I left it not excited, not even fed a single berry, just walked 10K. What's excited? What's excited? What am I filthy casualing out on here? I don't know what excited is in the Pokemon game. Didn't even feed a single berry, just walked at 10K. 0 candy. Switched to a level 50 Gary and walked 4K, got 4 candies. So here are the results. Level 1, 0 out of 10. Level 25 was 1 candy out of 5. And level 50 was 4 for 4. So 1 candy for 5K, 0 candies for 10K, and 4 candies in 4K. So I'll leave it to you to confirm or falsify my results, as I've seen people not falsify. When you prove it wrong, it's not falsify. Disprove. Confirm or disprove my results. They wrote falsify, but that's not right. As I've seen, says the filthy casual, it says things wrong all the time. Anyway, I've seen people say level doesn't matter, but I'm thinking it does. All right, Joe, break it down for me.
Yeah, so this is very much anecdotal evidence, but it's pretty compelling anecdotal evidence at that. And I like that he chose to do it with different Gyarados, specifically because Magikarp and therefore Gyarados, it only takes 1 kilometer, so they could get in more. But
you don't even know the Thunderus, Joe. You're supposed to be hosting a show.
This is the Therian Forme. I don't have the Therian Forme.
I don't either. So whoever invited you and not me is dead to me now.
Actually, this is someone who I met at DragonCon. So this is kind of your fault.
We're talking about anecdotal evidence here.
Yes, so the anecdotal evidence of getting XL candy from your buddies, it appears, just based on this small sample size, and that is a huge caveat, it is a relatively small sample size, that it seems that having a higher level buddy produces more XL candy. I mean, that would make sense to me from the system itself. Because if you're walking your buddy 4 candy, then, if it's higher level, then you'll need XL candy sooner. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what comes out of this in the long run, because of course someone has brought in some data, so the Sylph Road, I can almost guarantee, will pick this up and go for it. But yeah.
All right, so we already hit the referral code. I lost my place there for a second. The referral code system with Nolte.
We did, and I know we're running late. We had a bit of a late start. So if you want to, we have the source here. It has a bunch of different images for the different rewards that you can get. And yeah, there's some pretty good rewards there. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
So Weather Week infographics. I like this one. It's very, very informative. It's from Legends in Lima, Peru, of course. And the shiny, rainy form of cast form is I like it. It's a bit more transparent. It's green. He's got a green head instead of a blue head. It's kind of cool there. So it's going to start from March 24th to March 29th. Local times 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So a few days for Weather Week there. Because that's not 7, but that's okay. I mean, you call it a week, but you didn't give us a week.
It's 5 days. It's a work week.
There you go. In the wild, you have rainform, cast form, wing gull, and ducklet. I don't have enough ducklets. I mean, honestly, can you ever have enough ducklets? No, you cannot. 5K, Psyduck, Poliwag, Swablu, Drifloon, Mantine, Temple, and Ducklet. Temple. I don't care. I'm
Temple. Like tadpole, Temple.
Yeah. Now it's showing a raid egg. So we're going to be fighting Dynamo and raids now for this week for a single star raid. I dig it. That's kind of cool. I just want to make sure I understood that right. I didn't go off on left field. So yeah, it's single monster head raids. It is Dynamo and Slowpoke. And the triple is Swallow, Pelipper, and more. And more. And the Don't Do This Alone version is the Therian Forme Thunderus, which, Joe's doing right now. And then the legendary Mega, whatever you want to call it, the Mega raids is Mega Houndoom, Mega Manectric, and Mega Snover. Not Snover, Obama Snow. It's white text on white in a small screen.
Obama Snow.
Obama Snow. I don't do voices. So there's some research, avatar items, and the bonuses are catch Pokemon with Glitter Boost to earn extra Stardust. Oh, no, that makes you happy, Joe. Let's see, March 24th to 27th is also, we've got some Vaporeon, Lotad, Stunfisk in the wild. And then 27th to 29th, we've got Skarmory, Tallow, and Pidove plus more. So nice little graphic there. Easy to understand. Did you catch Thunderous?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Therian Forme Thunderus brings rain and wind, and Joe gets them and I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did have a tornado warning yesterday here, so
Yeah, nothing happened. Don't even tell you something. Nothing happened. You didn't even so much as fart and went, come on. Nothing exciting.
Wow.
Is that the F word in your house? I don't know.
Wow.
So yeah, we just read off the graphic there. And I want that Therian Forme Thunderous. We're gonna take a shot at it.
Yeah, and then the next one is just the official post that we basically covered everything there.
And all right, so this is when Joe was excited to find. Like, no, I gotta get one more, 2 more. No, Charles, I'll get 5 more. Don't worry about it. I got you. Kotaku on Twitter says Pokemon Go's eggs aren't loot boxes; they're fun presents.
Yeah,
that's a very thin legal line there. So.
Well, and that's why. Look at the top comment there from Joe Merrick.
Okay. Oh, Joe Merrick.
Hold on. Joe Merrick runs Bulbapedia. This is not me.
Okay. Just a few problems here, I'm afraid. A, just because you have free incubator doesn't mean it's not a loot box. Yep. Gotcha games often give free pulls. B, many Pokemon are exclusive to eggs, and the shiny variants act as an incentive. And C, egg Pokemon do have an advantage over the wild. And I believe to even back that up is for making this a loot box is still the high random chance where you get I hate to use the word crappy ones, but the lower value. That's what I'm going. There's a higher chance of getting those really low value ones and a stupid low chance, almost impossible chance of getting the high value ones. That almost by definition is a loot box. I say almost because I haven't actually memorized the legal definitions in the various countries of what loot crates and loot boxes and gambling is. but this is really freaking close.
Yeah. Well, and that's why a lot of people, when we were talking about the feature that they're rolling out where you can see what Pokemon are available for that egg, people are like, oh, yeah, they're just trying to avoid a lawsuit, which they probably
And this
are.
wasn't Niantic, right? I mean, this is Kotaku saying this. So it's not like Niantic's going to say, no, we're not doing this. Unless they get quoted in the article.
Yeah.
Is it an article or is it just a post?
This is just an article from Kotaku. Well, I mean, it's a Twitter link to their art that has a link to their article, but yeah, and I need to clarify. Sorry, I messed up. Joe Merrick is not from Bulbapedia. He's from Cerebi.net. But yeah, he's been posting stuff about Pokemon for a long time, and I approve of his name. That's all.
I was scanning for any kind of quote to see if Niantic actually says anything here. Now I'm with Joe Merrick Banhammer over there that there's definitely a straw man argument here. I mean they start off in the first paragraph talking about nastiness and other boxes, and this is not like that. It's like, but it's based off or spawned, inspired by, if you will, a Niantic support tweet. It says, trainers, we're excited to share that we're starting testing where a limited number of trainers will be able to see which Pokemon may hatch from their eggs in their inventory. That's not really transparency. I mean, transparency is fine, but that does nothing, right, to change this from being a loot box. Because just because you can see you're getting the low value, high chance one doesn't make it not a loot box, right? It's all chance, and that's okay. And when you spend money to get more incubators, it's a fine line. I'm not. If Niantic said this, we'd be canceling all the talks on the show, and we'd be talking this out for the whole show. But it's the fact that somebody else wrote this. I think they're just kind of. Right, they got us the click article, didn't they?
Yep, and I completely agree with Dooley. He's echoing Joe Merrick's sentiment. Yes, we have one free incubator, but all the rest we have to buy. And so, yeah, I mean, in order to get coins in game, you gotta spend a lot of time at the gym and be patient, or you just gotta put cash in. And so, yeah, it's a gotcha box in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, legally speaking, it might have a legal loophole out of it, but yeah, it's
right, and that's why I draw that distinction of if this were Niantic arguing against it, this would have been like, no, I'll cancel my other show. We're going to talk about this, but it's somebody else trying to paint a picture that. So I had to learn a long time ago what straw man argument was, but it's doing and punching a straw man, right? It's empty. It's kind of, oh, look over here, no, look over there, kind of thing. And it's just when you start painting pictures like, oh, it's not like EA with those nastiness and meh. No, this is good. Right better, because your premise was you started off on the wrong foot. And for the topics, finally from Self-Road themselves, user, hey, we've read from Neil Kidd before. Hovering balls lags. Let me read that better. Hovering balls lags get worse with last update. I've had that problem a little bit.
I've had it a lot of it.
I don't. Well, I'm sure it probably would be a lot of it for me if I played more. I was trying to say, unfiltered casual. I get it. Since the update that changed the new loading screen, mid-air balls glitch has gotten worse with remote raids. This caused losing balls or unnecessary prolonged catching due to missed priming. Now, mine have been prolonged catching. I haven't really lost a ball that I didn't just goof and throw wrong, but I have done the spin and go to throw it, and it's just sitting there in midair spinning.
Yeah.
And but you can touch it again and go, okay, let me do it again, and there it goes. I could tell the difference before and after the update because I was grinding for Thunderus. Tried to use the account on another Android phone with the older OS, still met with the same problem. So you said you got a lot of it, Joe. Like, be more detailed.
It lags a ton. Like every other catch, it feels like I mean, that's anecdotal and only a gut feel, not actual, written down and kept track of data. But it feels like it's happening all the time, and it sucks. I don't like it. Fix it, Niantic. You have plenty of money. You made a lot of money last year. Fix it.
I wonder if they have to dig through 18 pages of code on a server to.
It's not my fault that their code is spaghetti held together with duct tape.
This is true. It's not your fault. Could you fix it though, Joe? If they called you right now, could you handle the problem for them?
I'm not overhauling that pile of trash.
Move on. I like Old Man Tup is being brought up again. Why are we talking about the Old Man Tup?
Because Old Man Tup is awesome.
Right. Patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast. Old Man Tup is the newest patron. We appreciate you. And actually, I got to do another shout out. Holy crap. Dooley got almost banned by Nightbot. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. Nightbot doesn't like it when you talk in caps. It takes it very personally. Very personally.
Man, it deleted a lot of their messages. Wow. That's not cool. I thought I saw, now if I'm calling this out wrong, I do apologize, but I'd rather err on the side of thinking something good happened than not. But I think I saw that Dooley subscribed to the channel tonight.
Yeah. Dooley did subscribe.
Okay. Thank you, Dooley. I'm glad I see that. I don't know why it deleted. I mean, I've seen it delete a few messages back, but holy crap, it like nuked him out of this. Just because they were doing caps, being excited and stuff. That's all right. I can tool it back a little bit. That was a bit much. But thank you, Dooley, for following, and thank you, Old Man Tup, for being over on Patreon.com and hooking us up. Joe, before we get to you doing the whole hey big guy, the sun's setting.
Hey big guy.
We've got the Pipo Speaks.
Oh yeah.
All right, and here we go. We just got one tonight, but it's gonna be a good one. I know. I can just feel it.
Hey, you guys!
Hey!
Cheeky Nashville here, and I'm from Rashmore. I hope you guys are okay, but I got a question. I got a question for Charles.
Oh.
And the same question to Joe.
Oh.
You know the Pokemon Beware? I think it's from Generation 7.
Nope.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, it's very strong, and I just want to know if you think it could take on the Incredible Hulk.
No.
Because the lore around it says it's very strong and it can jump real high.
And?
It can jump high. And I seen it on the anime that it could hang from a helicopter while holding all Team Rocket. It was crazy. But Joe, I want you to do some random trivia next week about this Pokemon. Is that okay with you, brother? Anyway,
yep.
I look forward to it. I love the show. I crave the Joe, and I just wanted to know. Well, I suppose I'll know next week. Ha! Cheeky!
Okay, I never heard of Beware.
Yeah, so Beware evolves from Stuffle. And do you know what time it is?
For your trivia next week.
No, we're doing it right now.
No, you will honor our fans. I was going to say patrons, but Cheeky can't.
Nope, I'm jumping the gun. You're just going to have to deal with it.
Ah, Cheeky, I tried, man.
Nothing? What time is it, Charles? What time is it?
Oh, I thought you were like just going to. I didn't know. I thought you had a different whatever. I don't know. What time it is. Hold on, I'm gonna find you a time, but I gotta read this. I thought you had a bit going on there. You threw me off, man. K does ask, would the Hulk be the one thing Beware could hug and not die? Yeah, because the Hulk is the boss, man. The Hulk is the boss.
So, for those that don't know, Charles loves the Hulk. Like I'm not sure if it is your favorite, but it is up there as one of your favorite heroes.
Him and Deadpool are they're hand in hand almost. Yeah. Hulk's the man. But all right, Joe, I got you here. So you can go ahead and do your thing.
Hey there, this is Cheeky Nashville, and I got a question for Joe. What time is it, brother?
It is time for random trivia. And we're going to go ahead and detour from the planned random trivia, and we're going to talk about Stuffle in its evolved form, Beware. They are normal fighting type Pokemon. Stuffle is the flailing Pokemon, while Beware is the strong arm Pokemon.
Stuffle could die in a fire easily. It's just a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
It's
you're
just
not
a
wrong.
ball of fur.
So,
Taking on the Hulk.
well, that's okay. So Stuffle's Pokedex entry says, despite its adorable appearance, when it gets angry and flails about, its arms and legs could knock a pro wrestler sprawling. So this is the little form, the little kid, right? So
I want to see Stuffle go up against Hulk Hogan. Hey, nah, dog, no. Or Andre the Giant. Come on, Stuffle, you ain't got it.
Yeah, so Stuffle's currently not in Pokemon Go. It's a Generation 7 Pokemon, so we're not going to get it for a while. That's fine. So for those that don't know, my favorite IRL animal is a red panda. Stuffle is supposed to be based off of a combination of a red panda and a teddy bear, and it's pink and it's black and it's white. Well, pink and brown and white, whatever. I don't like Stuffle. I don't really care for Beware either. I really like red pandas, and so this I really wanted to like. I really wanted to like this Pokemon. What?
Beware looks like somebody tried to take Five Nights at Freddy's and turn it into a Saturday morning cartoon for kindergartners.
All right. So Stuffle, the name comes from stuffed.
I'm offended by Cheeky Nashville right now. I'm just saying. I'm offended at this.
All right. So Stuffle is a combination of stuffed animal and scuffle. But yeah, so Stuffle. So Beware, like Cheeky was saying, one of its Pokedex entries does say that it, quote unquote, boasts tremendous physical strength. That's from the Ultra Moon Pokedex entry. And it also says many people call it the most dangerous Pokemon in the Alola region. And then who was it in chat asking if it was Jacket K asking if Hulk would be the one thing that Beware could hug and not die, because one of its other Pokedex entries, this comes from Pokemon Sword. It says, once it accepts you as a friend, it tries to show its affection with a hug. Letting it do that is dangerous. It could easily shatter your bones. So yes, it is supposedly tremendously powerful, a lot of physical strength.
It's a stuffed Mongo. Come on.
The lore also talks about how its habitats are off limits to most people, and yeah, so it's a normal fighting type Pokemon that will mess you up. Do I think it could take out the Hulk? I don't think so. So its attack stat, the lore and the stats most of the time don't match up, let's be honest. But its attack stat is 125, which is okay. I mean, it's not a horrible attack stat, but it's not the best attack stat out there. I mean, I think it doesn't even have the highest attack stat for any normal or fighting type Pokemon. So as far as stats go, yeah, it's not up there. So it's a red panda with a stuffed bear, but turned into a mascot costume. is I guess the inspiration here, and a lot of people think it's a reference to wrestling bears or the term bear hug, especially for professional wrestling. Beware is, well, it's beware, but it's spelled differently because it's spelled like bear at the end, with the EAR instead of beware with a ARE at the end. But yeah, beware is I like I said before, I really wanted to like these Pokemon, just because red pandas are my favorite animals, but I really don't care for the design. I'm not gonna lie. So
You know what will beat Stuffy or whatever his name is? Any toddler in the world. Come on. Tell me, Joe, you still have stuffed animals from when your oldest son was a baby. You don't, because they just tear them up. Just tear them up.
I still have my stuffed bear from when I was a baby.
Yeah, that's surprising. Joe, the most aggressive and angry person in the world. No.
Yep.
Yeah, Joe is
super angry.
Oh my goodness. Cheeky. You're this close to being banned from the show, Cheeky.
Oh man. No, we could never ban Cheeky. I won't let him, Cheeky. It won't happen. But as far as taking on the Hulk, I don't see it. I don't. The Hulk is pretty awesome.
But Joe, what if I ask nicely? If I go, Joe, can I please ban Cheeky from the show?
Yep.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Yep.
Awesome.
No. Well, you want to get your voice on the show just like that. Pokemon GO Podcast.com. Over on the right-hand side of the screen is a tab. It's called Speak Pipe. You can touch it with any device that you have that touches the internet and has a microphone. So iPhones, tablets, computers, whatever you got. Leave up to 90 seconds in a voicemail. We'd love to play it on the show. And email us if you don't want your voice in the show, but you still like us to talk about something you're interested in. Show at PokemonGoPodcast.com. Reddit is r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Facebook's Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter's at Pokemon Go Pod. And Twitch.tv is Pokemon Go Podcast every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern is when we get rolling. You can be part of the live audience just like Being Cortana. That's a bot. Why is the first name already a bot? Dooley Productions, LEP, Jacket K, LJL Card, Mr. Tambourine 19, Popeye 705, Rock Yeti 33, Silly Gnome 225, Civilian on Base, Sound Alerts, SP Pollock, and US Nate Scout are all here live tonight. So thank you for joining us. Where can they find you on the web, Joe?
You can find me on Twitter at Joseph_Ard. And where can they find you?
At Rock God of Pod on Twitter, at Rock God of Podcasting, or Charles McFall everywhere else. Check me out on my other shows, charlesmcfall.com. And I'm in love with Almost Daily Discourse. I am doing that every Wednesday night on twitch.tv/almostdailypod, where we're going to make a t-shirt of a quote that says, "Is that why they call you the Rock God?" And that's become a meme and many other things like insincerity and stuff like that. Joe is actually going to make an appearance here next month on that show with me. It'll be a lot of fun. So check that out. Then next week to hear Joe say.
All right, head on over to the Discord because the discussion is going to be, do you think Beware could beat the Hulk in a fight? We're going to let Discord decide. There's been a lot of comments here live, and I want to hear what people have to say. We are going to continue this conversation, and we're going to let other people chime in. I've said no, but we will see.
I'm going to say this. If we don't see brand new names on our Reddit or tweeting at Pokemon Go Pod with their answers on Barely and Hulk or whatever it is, then it's all negated. It's just fake ballots. Fake ballots.
Start with politics and end with politics. There we go.